So I grew up on the Alton estate in Roehampton in southwest London. And on my estate, a lot of people think that being a Christian is about being middle class. And so I felt that God called me to plant a church that would be relevant to the culture of our community. It's not that the gospel needs to be made relevant, because the gospel already is relevant, but that the package the gospel comes in is basically council estate Christianity. Now, there's certain doctrines that are really important to us, because Bible teaching is a really key part of our church life. And so, like, the doctrine of the atonement is really important to us. I remember one Sunday when I was preaching about how God the Father has poured out his anger on God the Son at the cross, and how he poured out his anger for the sins of all of his people. And afterwards, a woman came up to me and she said, "I've been a Christian for a while. I used to be a prostitute, and I've always thought that God was angry with me until today." So the doctrine of the atonement is really important to us. Also, the doctrine of adoption is really important to us, because a lot of us have grown up without dads. And when we find out that God, the most wonderful Father in the whole universe, that he has actually adopted us as his sons, it's just such a wonderful doctrine for us to learn, and it just changes our life. And also the doctrine of justification, that even though we're sinners, that God has actually declared us as not guilty, and he's declared us as righteous. And the doctrine of God's sovereignty, knowing that God is in charge of everything and he's in control of everything that happens on our estate, because he is a sovereign God. So at New Life Church in Roehampton, we got a big emphasis on preaching Christ crucified to the streets.